pressure, expectation, and finding out what you're made of. All of those things come into play when you have a top 5 showdown at this point in the season. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Red Raiders will kick it away first. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. They'll leave it with him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. This matchup, 2 teams in the top 5, just sort of whets the appetite for what we're going to see in the playoff, guys.
The selection committee is watching this one very closely because, David, both of these teams are easily talented enough to win it all, but only one can walk out of here with a dub.
Right, and what does it do? It sets up the seeding, right? It sets up the buys. It sets up the whole future of the college football playoff, and I think you want to punctuate that. You want to leave a lasting impression late in the season on the committee and show them, like, hey, we're the best in the country.
Zips it out to his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hart. Punts it out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
Slithers into space. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Back to pass, it's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And that's a really good start for this defense. But I tell you what, they're going to have more opportunities because they're going to throw the football a lot. They're in the top 10 in passing in college football for a reason. So this defense is going to have to play great, make plays on the ball like that all game long.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Odom.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It's complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They grab the early lead. They get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Complete to the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Dropping back, it's Hart. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Down in 12 is 4-down territory for this offense.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Kearney. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but ooh, that one hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Dances away to buy time. Gets rid of it. He's got it and still on his feet. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. The hand to the running back. And get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Really good-looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space. It was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that, too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Time to change now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Hart. Unloads to the right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Suggs. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. But with the ISO play, you'd think they'd get a good running start to get that block, but boy, I tell you what, they took care of business there, the defense did.
Took care of business. You see the pulling guard come around, and the defense is not full, attacking downhill. Nobody's getting knocked off the football, and the defense is not allowing them to run the football right up the gut.
Second down, he'll throw it. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
You know, it's easy to catch the football, but it's a lot harder to catch it when you're about to be out of bounds and you got to twist your body and turn it and keep it in bounds. What a great job by the receiver with great body control, staying in bounds and making the catch.
Power football with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. It's the conference finale today. Win this one, extra football ahead. It's taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, they're looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year, in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. They're going to run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Back to pass, it's Hart. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
This defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. A long way They'll go to the air. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he puts through the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Downfield. Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. He might want another play. To the air. It's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
Good route running by the receiver on that corner route. Was really able to make a sharp break and then run toward the open hole in the defense.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. This time on target. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's West. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to pass. It's Reed. A shot toward the end zone. And he was going for the... down there, and they couldn't make the connection.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Sometimes you need a little luck off that right upright and through. And with that, they've taken the lead. And listen,
Listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. The offense changing the play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grab near the marker. It's West. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Dickey. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. On the move. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Red Raiders are on the move.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Reed. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off, and man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To throw, it's Reed. Buys a little extra time. Hit as he throws. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. really need to cash in on this drive. Back to throw, it's Hart. He's got the back in the middle. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moulton. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Moulton. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Leaves his feet and makes a nice catch along the left sideline. And the Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for space. It's Moulton. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he added the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, it's Reed. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Out of to the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
We got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for a first down.
The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. Making side adjustments here. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
The defensive line just is not physical enough against the run. Too many guys getting pushed around, too many guys not playing with great gap integrity, and the linebackers aren't able to fill. That's been a problem when trying to stop this running game.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball to some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need one more yard on third down. Here comes the option. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Dropping back, it's Hart. Working on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
To the air on first down. He wants to go deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. The problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Soft spot in the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times.
He makes a grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
Set to kickoff.
Coming out with it, it's Kearney. He'll be out of bounds at the 23 after gambling and bringing it out of the end zone. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Got enough for the first down. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
They'll run it from the gun. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. They'll run the option. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. This team has really made a statement. They've run the football, and they've proved worthy of their lofty ranking against another top 5 team.
And what a time to do that. Late in the year, the more you make these big-time games matter that are on television, everybody watching, making these big statements for down-the-road stakes, it was a nice physical contest today, Jesse, where they proved a lot to me.
And it's so impressive, David, too, because week in, week out, we see them run the football.